heaven or kingdom come. 'Cause, oh Lord, your work's been done now. Show me heaven or kingdom come.
Some pretty lofty terms, but I can't tell you how excited I am to finally just get these contract negotiations over and make you part of this team. We have the bonus incentives and that special little stipulation you want in the contract. According to me, I just can't wait to have you part of the family.
Don, I've been reading this contract your whole vacation. I'm more than satisfied. I just got one question before I put my name on that.
Sure, brother. What is it?
You sure what we talked about is going to be able to happen? You can't back out of this, right?
Oh, no. You don't have a choice.
Then, baby, you got yourself a talent at 14.
Can't wait. Oh, and before you go, I figured a man of your taste would enjoy something like this. He's doing what? How do you... With who? No. Just stay there. I'm on my way. I'll get there as soon as possible. Cage! Cage!
Hey, Don.
Where is he?
Seeing is believing, right?
What the hell is this?
What the? It's the scorpion.
So you just keep him around here? You feed him? Do you know what something like this could do to my administration? I gave you what you wanted.
I don't want him like this. I want him like he was 10 years ago, like how we were.
If he shows up for BWE Raw like this, you don't even think about Raw.
That's where you're wrong, because I promise he won't be there.
Stylez making her return here to Raw and put up against a mystery opponent. Surprise, surprise, Jason Cage of the Mafia. Stylez is... Oh my god, he's gonna make her tap out.
Don't tap out, Stylez. Your job is on the
She
line.
can lose her job here.
Your job is on the...
What the hell?
Jesus and his family are two things he's lost.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall.
I don't know if it's you guys, but I just got goosebumps. Chill! Has this come over? BWE 2014.
Introducing first, making his way to the ring from
killing me tonight. He's not going against just anybody on the roster. Like I said, these Mafia members have been out here. They have been out here for blood.
Back to the top of the BWE mountain, and it starts with
not only into his mind, but the minds of everybody here in the arena.
And his opponent, representing the Mafia from Sweet Hollow Road, New York, weighing in at 175 pounds, Jason Cage.
Wait, Scorpion! Oh! Scorpion! What? Meeting Jason Cage out into the aisle! And choke slamming him right under the stage!
The match hasn't even started yet!
I didn't even see it! That was so fast!
My God, Scorpion!
Now the match officially starting. Oh!
Redemption from Scorpion being trapped down in that basement for damn near a year.
Oh, Scorpion sending Jason Cage into the ropes. It's two turnbuckles. He's going for a third. Now and Jason Cage viciously whipped.
Talk about a weird situation. Jason Cage being attacked here, being brutalized by a man that he brutalized for a full year, but in a sick way. You got think this is what Jason Cage wanted? I mean,
Scorpion with the cover and hooking the leg and Cage down it too.
I mean, I may sound crazy, but Jason Cage said himself that he wanted the Scorpion like he was 10 years ago.
Look how this match, Jason Cage couldn't even make it to the ring.
My
Scorpion,
God,
choke slamming him right on the aisle.
and you talk about the Scorpion from 10 years ago.
I mean, he didn't want Scorpion for 10 years ago. He would want Scorpion at his most.
Well, that's what he asked Dave Mathews. He wanted Scorpion in his prime. But then you saw earlier this year, he kidnapped him. Apparently, he had him down there in his basement for almost a year. But did he have to? I don't think he had to kidnap him to get the phenom that he wanted out of the Scorpion.
Beautiful bridging German suplex. Second one.
Is a different character, so maybe it wasn't easy for Jason Cage to just walk up to the Scorpion and ask for the match.
Oh, and Jason Cage sent flying over the top rope and Scorpion with a big boot. A big boot.
One of the stiffest big boots I've seen tonight.
But maybe Jason Cage didn't feel like asking.
He sent Jason Cage back to where this match began.
Maybe he felt like putting Scorpion in the basement for damn near a year to bring out.
Who was Jason Cage to do that? Was this a gift to his Don Dave Mathews?
All I know is when Jason Cage signed that contract, look at that stiff big boot here again. When Jason Cage signed that contract, he made sure there was a stipulation in that contract. Now, although it wasn't stated what the actual stipulation was, you had to think it had something to do with the Scorpion.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Jason Cage, he knew what it took to bring out the best in the Scorpion. And when it meant to lock him down in a basement for damn near a year, maybe that's what it took to bring out the Fiend.
I would love to be in Jason Cage's head and making him wanting to fight.
No. That is something, and you know, I hear people say things like that, but that is something that you would regret being in the mind of a man like Jason Cage. I don't think Jason Cage likes to be in Jason Cage's mind.
Jason Cage, he knows what he wants. He knows
Hear that?
what
Look at
he
that.
wants to do.
Oh,
He
my
knows what he
God.
wants to accomplish
Stop
here
the
tonight
fingers.
at BWE 2014.
Stop the
And that's
fingers.
vanquish, and that's eliminate, and that's terminate the man that's called.
I mean, you see him stomp a man's fingers. You don't need to stomp a man's fingers in the match. It doesn't necessarily dictate a win.
Oh, Jason Cage with a fine high drop kick from the top rope. Shooting down to the Scorpion.
And that's showing you the athleticism of Jason Cage.
Finally.
Showing
Jason
you
Cage
that
into the
he-
cover, hook of the leg.
Oh,
And Scorpion out at 2.
Should have been over, but finally you guys are talking about the athleticism of Jason Cage. You guys should be noting this new attitude. And like I said, all these Mafia members have just been doing the best they can to make sure they leave a lasting impression here.
It doesn't matter that Jason Cage locked Scorpion down in the basement for damn near a year because he knew tonight that he was coming here to kick the Scorpion's ass.
But why? Why Scorpion? What would make... I guess he is that sick and twisted and sadistic to choose the Scorpion as his opponent. And not only choose the Scorpion, actually kidnap the Scorpion.
Maybe he isn't scared,
Right on
baby.
his head.
Maybe he isn't scared. But did you ever think about that? You and your conspiracy theories? Maybe he isn't scared. Maybe he's just a man of his word. And maybe he's just a man that's through what he does and that's locked men in the basement and kicked their asses a year later.
Jason Cage into the cover. Hook of the leg. Scorpion back out at 2. I can't believe he was able to kick out of that after landing on his head.
Directly on his head.
You
You gotta think. No, take another look at it. Take another look.
Look at this. Wow.
And just look at it, Cruz. Not looking. Damn it.
The point of the matter is, a maneuver like that can cause what's called an axle load. It can cause bone spurs in the neck. It can cause inactivity. Oh! Like Jason Cage is going for another one. He got landed on his neck.
God, these guys, men are tearing each other apart. Scorpion into the cover.
It doesn't
Into
matter.
the cover. Scorpion has it 1. Cage out at 2.
It doesn't matter how much pain he inflicts on Jason Cage. Jason Cage is a man of his word, and he's gonna come out victorious.
It's true. It's true.
Oh, Scorpion. You might actually put a stop to your theory there, Matt.
What a leg lariat by Scorpion. And you know what I've been noticing throughout this.
Scorpion into the cover after that. Leg lariat and Cage out at 2.
What I've been noticing throughout this night is these superstars here are doing maneuvers I've never seen them do before.
They're pulling out everything. This is the biggest show of the summer.
Yeah, you gotta think that it just shows just their level of innovation. I mean, this is the biggest night. Who knows? We're broadcasting worldwide. Who knows who's watching? The world is watching at this point. And all it takes is one well-placed, well-executed maneuver to win a match like this.
You know what I noticed this whole night? That both of y'all been kissing the BWE of Mata's ass the whole damn night, sitting there talking about how great of a night it is. And Jason Cage is in the ring, kicking ass and showing why he's going to put the Scorpion down.
You want to know why? Because how great of a move was that by the Scorpion, sending Jason Cage back first into the rope from the outside of the ring. Jason Cage begging for mercy. I don't think Scorpion's going to show him any.
Jason Cage, he's a fighter. He's a man. He's a manipulator. He is sadistic as they come. But tonight, here at BWE 2014, he's going to show the world why he locked Scorpion in that basement for 12 months. And why he's here tonight to win. And why the Scorpion is on his death.
Scorpion choking the life out of Jason Cage in the corner.
Yeah, it should be a 5 count by the referee.
Referee just letting it go. I don't blame him.
I guess the referee is scared of both men.
I mean, those are 2 imposing figures. And then the referee saw Hunter Cage. I mean, it was one of the most viewed videos in the history of back at wrestling entertainment. Maybe he feels a certain type of way about what Cage did to Scorpion.
Jason Cage and the Scorpion, 2 of the darkest of the BWE superstars that we have. Probably the darkest ever.
But I mean, would it be wrong to say that Jason Cage is now the darkest man in WWE?
Jason Cage is sadistic.
I gotta give it to you. If you're able to kidnap the Scorpion beyond his goal.
And if he beats him here tonight, I think he takes Scorpion's place.
Yes, I think he solidifies himself
I feel like it's more
as
to
the
the
darkest, the most sadistic man in the WWE.
I just feel like there's more to the story than that. There's no way that I believe that Jason Cage was able to kidnap the phenom of Scorpion. This guy, we never see him around. He's never around us. He only shows up once a year.
But guess what? Jason Cage hasn't been around us either. We don't know what he's been up to.
So you don't know either. So what the hell do you think? He has
No, I understand exactly what you're saying. I mean, when it comes to a guy like Jason Cage, we can't argue motives. We can't argue, how and why things happen because I don't even think he knows. But the point of the matter is, he got what he wanted, which is his match with Scorpion, and if he beats him, again, like I said, he takes his place. And you gotta think that has to do with the initiative and again the agenda.
Into the cover.
Oh,
Cage out actually.
taking everything he had. You gotta think that has to do with the agenda that Dave Mathews had that I stated earlier about these new fresh faces, especially members of his mafia, literally taking the spots of established members of our roster.
Scorpion, a former world heavyweight champion, actually the last world heavyweight champion in BWE history. Wait, Scorpion and Jason Cage.
Look at how
He bent himself in half.
exactly. He's not gonna get a thing. The man is willing to twist his own body in unnatural ways to inflict pain on his opponents. And this is a guy that you're gonna count out. Scorpion just has to have his head on a swivel.
I'm not counting Jason Cage out. Jason Cage is impressive here. He's at the top rope. Looking to dive again with that drop kick, and Scorpion with the counter.
Well, what a hell of a counter.
Scorpion picking up the lifeless Cage. He hit him with the side effect, and I think Jason Cage countered it.
No, get that. That was definitely a counter. It looked like it was a DDT.
I think Jason Cage can take advantage of this time.
When you got a man locked up for a year, all you can do is do research, especially if you know who that man is. You got to think he telegraphed that side effect because he knows the best of the best of Scorpion. He studied the man's moves. Scorpion is a creature of habit. Scorpion's gonna go to the moves that he knows best and the moves that have won the matches before.
This vintage side effect by the Scorpion to Jason Cage, and then Jason Cage with the counter. He knew him. He had him scouted.
Like I said, maybe being vintage, might actually cost the Scorpion here.
Scorpion might have to pull out everything.
But what does he have left? You gotta think. You've been kidnapped. You've been in the basement for up to a year. Even being released, you still a captive in your own mind. Jason Cage still has Scorpion captive. He's still in there.
He's
Still in control.
He's almost living rent free in his head.
He doesn't look like he's
Jason Cage with the shoulder. That could shoulder first into the turnbuckle.
separated his shoulder. He could have broke a collarbone.
Cage is taking a break.
Cage got to find his footing. He's got to get back into this.
I don't think Cage is going to be able to recover from that one. Scorpion with an Irish whip to Cage. And a big boot.
Again to the head, again to the neck, again just trying to cause lasting injuries. This is not just a regular match. These men, you see how the pinfalls are far in between. They're not going for wins here. They're going for punishment.
Come on, you can do it.
I think Scorpion does want to punish Cage and
Again,
punish him with a straight
Yes, he does.
foot to the face of Jason Cage.
you gotta think of all the memories, all the days that Scorpion spent in that dank, dirty, cold basement. You gotta think of it's memories that he's trying to knock out of Jason Cage's head.
What kind of man has to kidnap someone to get a point across?
But that's the question. I don't think we're getting the right point, or we're getting the point that he is trying to get across. Maybe this is a lot more complex.
Scorpion returning the favor.
Insult to injury, stopping at his fingertips.
Also adding detail to his repertoire.
Yeah, I think the locking in those German suplexes can't be easy with broken fingers.
Absolutely right. You see, Scorpion.
Whoa.
Jason Cage with a counter.
Oh, Crystal Cage!
My God, Jason Cage out of nowhere with the Crystal Cage to Scorpion. You can have him here.
Oh, he has him here.
Jason Cage has the match won.
It's an innovative move that he has perfected. It's an innovative move that he has created and he has used to capitalize. Scorpion's still up.
But why does I think Cage realizes that he knew? I don't think he knew he could have get him down with one. So he's gonna deliver a second one.
The second
Crystal Cage.
You talk about exclamation points, underline, stick a fork in him. He's done. Two.
Wait, I think Jason Cage is calling for one more. He's calling for one more. Oh my God. Oh my God.
That's a Scorpion
Jason Cage.
gesture.
He just called for the end. He just called for the end of the Scorpion. Matt, the Scorpion is down.
He is.
Down. Scorpion will be able to make it back up to his feet. This is Jason Cage's moment.
You can have him here. Oh, and Jason Cage.
Uppercut.
Uppercut to the Scorpion. He's setting him up.
Third.
The third Crystal Cage.
Three.
That's it.
referee.
It's over.
And let it be known that he didn't get up after the second one.
It's over. It's over. Crawling to the cover. 2 out. Scorpion.
That was three.
I think Keith liked it. He liked it.
He almost looks impressed.
Oh no, wait. Jason Cage tossing the referee to the side.
The referee that was already attacked earlier this night.
God,
They're amazing.
Out. He's out of it. Jason Cage thinking of what he has to do next. What does he have to do next? Oh my God!
What?
Scorpion sits up.
This is insane.
Jason Cage. Jason Cage is
It can't
smiling.
be. He can't be.
Scorpion. Wait. Jason
Cage.
with the
Cage.
Wait, the
Choke slam.
Choke slam.
What the?
And Cage countered.
On his feet.
On his feet. An uppercut. Scorpion
What?
back out of the corner.
What?
And Cage.
The tombstone.
Cage has
He's gonna
Scorpion
have
for
a
the tombstone. My God, it's Scorpion with the
What?
counter. Scorpion with the counter.
No.
And Cage. Cage with the counter.
He just figured him out. He
Jason
knows him.
Cage just
He knows
countered
him.
it.
He's got it.
And oh my God. Scorpion driving Jason Cage to hell.
What was that?
Scorpion crawling to the cover.
That exchange.
Armada.
That back and forth.
It's over.
Oh.
Jason Cage kicked out.
They gave it their all. Every move has been traded at this point. There's nothing left.
How the hell did he do it? All pun intended.
I mean, I assume that Jason Cage had every move telegraphed, but that move he just pulled out, I've never even seen before.
Look, and Scorpion pulling the lifeless carcass of Jason Cage.
He's got him by the throat. The man that locked him away. The man that put him away.
Oh my
The
God.
man that chained him up. The man that captured him. And he has him in the tombstone. No!
Oh my
Damn
God, what
it!
out of a tombstone! The Scorpion has beat Jason Cage!
Look at the look on Scorpion's face. It took everything he had to vanquish Jason Cage. And it's almost like the voices in Scorpion's head have gotten a little bit more quiet now that his chapter with Cage is seemingly over.
And Scorpion wasting no time in inflicting his punishment. Jason Cage.
He was a man possessed. He was a man on a mission.
However, hitting the floor. 3 Crystal Cages. Scorpion still calm.
I mean, the fact that this match wasn't for a championship, the fact that this match was a one-off between these two gentlemen, and the performance that they both put on, it was amazing. It's astounding. This counter
From the tombstone by Scorpion. Everybody knows how to counter the tombstone. It's the Scorpion.
drilling him and giving him tombstone of his own.
Sealing Jason Cage's fate to hell.
And I guess the Scorpion finally walked away. Scorpion is finally free. And what does that mean for the rest of the roster?
Jason Cage's mafia brother. Out here to help him out. Yeah, but he's back to his fallen brother. You gotta remember, Jason Cage was the first member of the mafia to lose a match tonight.
I mean, their losses are losses. What a hell of a performance, and I mean, I would be out there to congratulate him if I could. That's what it is. Look,
Showing brotherly love.
congratulations, appreciation, and he took it to Scorpion.
Wait a minute!
What? What the hell?
What the hell? Whoa! Oh my God!
Martinez. I kind of knew he was gonna do that.
What?
I kind of knew he was gonna do that.
Why?
I mean,
Oh my God! BWE has on the match.
what an image.
No boomerang strikes again.
Oh my God! Wasn't Joe Amazing? Was it enough? BWE? What are you out here for? You just lost to the Scorpion. And BWE has a steel chair.
Boy, look at this. Look at this. This is out of control.
Oh my God! Look at this.
Chair shot.
BWE with a steel chair to to the back of his family member. And another shot.
Get up! You couldn't finish the job! No! I told you! Get up! Get up! Get up! Get up! Get up! Don't get up!
What is he doing? This is not.
Get up!
Why isn't the rest of the Mafia out here? Oh! You gotta wonder, was he sent out here to punish Jason Cage for being the first member?
I mean, Jason Cage was the first member to lose here tonight, but I mean, who knows? BDB could be acting on his own volition.
You're absolutely right, Jason.
You know, he could be acting. I mean, if you guys are saying he's such a bully, and you know, who knows?
God, Jason Cage sent out something.
I don't. Is it bad that I'm almost sympathetic to Jason Cage?
The Don Dave Mathews actually losing his mind. Is he not out here to stop this? Why is
Nobody got no. Who can stop BDB?
I guess the big
beat
question.
the hell out of each other?
I guess the big question is Jason Cage out of the Mafia?
We'll never stop that.
Dragging Jason Cage.
That's not my. He's gonna put him in the trunk, man.
Oh, so you failed. Thank you.
Remember the moment, you know exactly where you're going, cause the next moment before you know what time is slow, and then it's frozen still and the windowsill looks really
Still
nice.
recovering here live.
Twice about your life
Listen, at BWE 2014, what we just saw of BDB.
I mean, we still gotta move right along. I mean, regardless of what happened here tonight, we still got a hell of a night. We still got, you know, some matches and an Undisputed Championship match at that. 10 years going strong. We got Joey Stylez yet to be an athlete tonight, and this night was actually sponsored and brought to you by Holding On To You. 21 Pi is one of the official theme songs here for BWE 2014.
And we also want to thank Ja Rule for Real Life Fantasy, one of the official theme songs. And here tonight at BWE 2014, the Undisputed BWE Championship on the line, like you said, Jason Cruz. But we took a look at the number one contender, and I think it's time to look at the Undisputed BWE Championship.
XERO is without a doubt one of the hardest workers in the locker room. He's the first one to arrive and the last one to leave. He's willing to do whatever it takes to bring the BWE to a whole nother level. And I think that's why XERO can be considered the greatest of all time.
Well, you can tell everybody. Yeah, you can tell everybody. Go ahead and tell everybody. I'm the man, I'm the man, I'm the man. Well, you can tell everybody. Yeah, you can tell everybody. Go ahead and tell everybody. I'm the man, I'm the man, I'm the man. Yes, I am, yes, I am, yes, I am. I'm the man, I'm the man, I'm the man.
Welcome back to BWE 2014.
Who's the fucking man?
It wasn't about somebody else who's on the bad side of the Don Dave Mathews. Mainly walked into his office and decided to give him a reality check, a chin check, right there in his office. I mean, and now, because of that, he's putting the match tonight against Renegade. See, but that's where you're wrong. Joey Stylez was the old generation. This mafia, this new movement, it was actually on and what's going on. I don't think Joey Stylez got what it takes to do. It's a different Renegade. It was a different UB. It was a different call Capo. We saw how they got it done here tonight. And you're going to see what the mafia has done with the Renegade.
It's incredible. It's incredible how Dave Mathews assemble such a group of superstars to each have basically one-on-one matches and play one something to call a combo.
Yep.
This match,
You if
they
you
have champions.
exactly, and if you consider Dave Matthews playing chess and him being the king, and this has to be his black. Black Knight of the Renegade. What do you do with the Black Knight? You put him in position that he can come. You put him in position that he can take out the most pieces on the board. That's what they had to do with those Matthews videos. He put one of his finest guns and aimed it at one of his biggest guns. What about that 50-pound gun? I believe the only way to hold both the BWE and the championship besides Moose English. And that is a feat itself.
Absolutely right. Renegade number 3 on the top 10 of all time.
Let's go, Renegade!
Joey Stylez is the man. He walked this way before. He's been down this aisle. He's seen this movie.
Joey Stylez and Renegade staring each other down for the first time ever.
You gotta think that Joey Stylez is staring down a different Renegade. A different Renegade than he's ever known.
Absolutely right. Renegade now also part of the Mafia. It's pretty much a trending thing in these matches because Dave Mathews literally has the power to send out a guy for each BWE superstar he has a problem with, including Joey Stylez.
I mean, Dave Mathews has his enemies. Any leader trying to get into predominance is going to have their enemies. But what it actually comes down to, when it comes down to the nitty gritty, it's just these superstars in these rings. People like Renegade have been starving for attention, have been starving to get the recognition that they deserve. Dave Mathews applied a conduit in applying this mafia, this formula of branding these superstars together and making them focus on one common goal. And once they do get rid of all these so-called presumed targets that you speak of, once all these guys are gone, you gotta believe it's gonna be a different BWE.
BWE Armada backing Joey Stylez against Renegade here, and Joey Stylez with a wrench to Renegade's arm right into the headlock.
I mean, when you think of Joey Stylez, a veteran comes to mind. I mean, this guy has been around the block, around the park, around the yard, around the ring. You know, he's been all over, and he's performed his craft, and he's perfected his craft. Oh, and that's exactly. See, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Both men exchanging reversals. They know each other so well, and just knowing how to perform on a big stage like this.
And you know what the most ironic part of that statement is, JC? The fact that you said they know each other so well. They know each other so well backstage, and because this is the first time they're facing each other ever in a one-on-one match in each of their careers.
Oh, I had a chance to go backstage early on tonight, and Renegade was in no mood. He was walking up and down the hallways with his hoodie on. You know, he had his headphones
Renegade to the cover. And Joey Stylez too.
You know, he had his headphones plugged in. He was walking up and down the hallways. He didn't want to say a word to anybody. He was in catering, and you know he was just plugged in. He was in the zone. He has Joey Stylez locked. He might even have Joey Stylez' number. Do you forget that DDT on Raw?
Oh yeah, that DDT. Sending a message to Joey Stylez, letting him know that he is ready for tonight's contest between the two. Renegade showing off into the leg drop, into the cover. Joey Stylez is out and out too.
You know, and you know, I'm not one to dwell into another man's personal business, but Dave Mathews brought up something quite. Oh, look what an innovative maneuver. Dave Mathews brought up something quite interesting. He said that Joey Stylez should be focusing more on trying to be a fiance.
Renegade, Joey Stylez out at two. Joey Stylez.
What do you think he meant by that?
He brought it up. He did dabble into. Joey Stylez is set to get married next year. And Joey Stylez into the cover. Joey Stylez set to get. He's engaged right now. He wasn't visiting Dave Mathews to talk about any engagement in wedding. He's there to punch in his ticket. We're here tonight at BWE 2000. Against the man who's leaving. And wait, Joey Stylez, not letting Renegade escape so easily.
My God, he's in his body.
Like I said, Joey Stylez has all the reason in the world to not be here tonight, but he demanded that he competed here tonight and show the attitude.
Okay, so because Joey Stylez getting married, all of a sudden he's more of a family man than Renegade. I mean, Renegade has a family. You know, Renegade, is providing for his family by beating the hell out of Joey Stylez here tonight. There's nothing wrong with the Renegade is here to do. And, you know, I don't think that Renegade should have any problem with his conscience in what he's doing here.
Sending the black man's Renegade.
Like a mercenary.
Sending him out to Joey Styles. Joey Styles with the Renegade out here in the BWE Armada.
And like I said, like I said, I was walking around, doing my round 30 today, checking up on all the guys. And you know, rumor is that Joey Styles' fiance is in the crowd here tonight. And one gotta wonder that with a loved one so close to the action, can you really keep your eyes on the prize in the ring?
Joey Styles into the cover and Renegade kicking on it too.
I mean, is Joey Styles gonna be focused?
Joey Styles is probably more focused than he's ever been, but Renegade is just too quick into the cover. Joey Styles kicking out.
You see how he hooked the arm and the leg.
Wasted no time and complaining about the kick out. Renegade goes straight into an arm lock.
He's a machine. I mean, it's getting to a point where things are formulated for him. You know, it's move after move after move, pinfall after pinfall, submission after submission. He's here to get a job done. He's not here to argue with the ref or play to these fans anymore.
Joey Styles into the figure four.
Bad at figure four. He got this match. Renegade, he has to get to those ropes.
Oh my God. Renegade is going to tap out. Renegade is going to tap.
You know what makes this move so dangerous is that you can also pin your opponent, but Renegade turning over the momentum, reversing the pressure.
There's no room.
Yeah, but like I said, Joey Styles, I mean, could Dave Manning have a point? Is Joey Styles going to be more focused on being a family man than being a competitor here in the WWE?
You've seen the different Joey Styles and Dave Styles. He wanted this. He accepted this match. He opened it with open arms. This match with Renegade.
Yeah, but you know what? I think we all gloss over the fact that let's address the 500-pound elephant in the room. Joey Styles was set to retire at BWE 2013, and was set, you know, to win his match like he supposedly said he would against TG1, and he failed at that. You call him walking in as him having an initiative. I think, you know, he has a definite. I think Joey Styles doesn't have an enemy. And that's what Dave Mathews is trying to test you now. And you bring your fiance to watch you get massacred. I mean, I think he's more of a martyr than anything else.
Might have a point to this. Showing.
Let me ask you a question. What is his fiance's reaction? What's that supposed to be?
Oh! What a kick! What a kick by Renegade to the skull of Joey Styles.
Sounds like he slid across the entire apron in one leap. Like I said again, what kind of reaction is Joey Styles' fiance supposed to have when a move like this takes place and can possibly concuss the love of her life? Is that the position that she needs to be in at this moment?
Oh wait, Renegade taking a kendo stick from underneath the ring.
Who the hell hides kendo stick underneath the ring?
I don't know, but we don't forget this match is a no disqualification match, so there are no rules.
Hey, the guys get in the ring constantly before these events and stretch. It's not, you know, it's not a stretch to say that Renegade threw those things underneath the ring right before this event. I mean, talk about a man who does home invasions. History of deplorable acts that the guy gets the job done. A man who did get his job done at 2013.
Actually, he was successful in the match once. He's now Mafia brother in BWE.
Brotherhood out of respect. But there's no respect between these two gentlemen right now.
Not at all. That's why Dave Mathews did make this a no disqualification match.
Dave Mathews believes a lot in Darwinism. He believes a lot in evolution. He believes a lot in adaptive parry. And Joey Styles can't be the same Joey Styles he's always been. He is in this match. He's not going to walk out victorious. And maybe he just walked out, period.
Where did Joey Styles go?
He did the right thing. He left. He's gone.
Well, he can't get counted out, so
maybe he went home. Valentine's Day, maybe he has to get a gift. Wedding plans, who knows?
Oh, Joey Styles has a gift, all right. He's bringing the ladder into this match.
What? We had a ladder match. We don't need another ladder.
I don't think Joey Styles gives a damn. There's no disqualifications.
There's no belt.
Wow, and Joey Styles taking it to Renegade on the outside of the ring.
There's no championship belt hanging. What could he possibly be thinking of doing with a ladder?
He's going to use it as a weapon. Wait a minute, Renegade sitting Joey Styles back down. And a Superman punch by Renegade to Joey Styles, potentially knocking his lights out.
We talk about checking someone's chin. That's a maneuver. That could, you know, that could dislocate your jaw.
Oh God.
You talking about him trying to use the ladder as a weapon?
Oh, Renegade heeling in back to the abdomen of Joey Styles.
One could argue that Dave Mathews is using Renegade as a weapon.
Into the cover. Renegade could have him here and Joey Styles out at 2.
One could argue that Dave Mathews is using Renegade as a weapon. You know, a almost trained missionary to take out Joey Styles. And when I talk about evolution, I talk about moves like this. A move I've never seen Renegade ever perform.
Never.
Look at that vertical leap.
Wow.
That's the evolution. This is the new phase of the BWE that Dave Mathews is trying to set forward.
Renegade setting the ladder up in the middle of the ring.
I mean, you have a long history with Joey Styles. I mean, what do you think he's thinking about in this match?
I know Joey Styles very well. He is a good guy at heart, but when it's time to go, he is 100%. He is a beast in that ring.
The worst part, I mean, the most unpredictable part is that chin check maneuver, is that super kick. Oh!
Renegade Frankensteining Joey Styles off the top of the turnbuckle.
Those turnbuckles are several feet in the air. It's hard enough. It's hard enough to get balance.
Renegade has his arm over Joey Styles. He has to cover the ref. He's in bad position, but he has him. Oh, Joey Styles kicking out.
Referee trying to get to position where he can see the shoulders, but Renegade not taking too kindly to his hesitation.
Yeah, referee responding to Renegade. It was a 2, in fact. And don't forget that there's almost a third man in the ring right now with that ladder standing up.
That's true. We've already seen so much here tonight with that Intercontinental ladder match, the 3-on-1 match here tonight. And the hellacious match we just finished. As a matter of fact, I'm actually getting reports that Matt Moore is actually tending to Jason Cage in the back, trying to get more of an exclusive to find out what's going on. It's just going to be me and you tonight, the rest of the night. But guess what? We're not here alone. We're here with the Diamondback Joey Styles. We're here with the Renegade. And we're here with the Armada.
Waiting, Joey Styles pushing Renegade into that ladder.
Face first.
He's set up.
Face first, kiss and steal. And I'm pretty sure that can't taste good.
God, that alludes to my point earlier. Joey Styles doing whatever it takes, showing somewhat of a newer side of him, a meaner side.
He has no business doing the maneuvers that he's doing. He could potentially get himself hurt. Like a ladder. What is he going up and doing on this ladder?
Honestly, there's pretty much no reason. Wait a minute, I think Joey Styles pushing Renegade off, but Renegade back.
Renegade's just trying to gain his footing.
Yeah, he's back on it.
Oh, he got his ankle.
Hey, wait, look out! Oh my God!
My God, what a seek and destroy by Renegade. You saw it. Using his foot almost like a pendulum.
God, how impressive was that?
It's gotta be over. That's gotta be it.
Here we go, and the ref turning the 2. Joey Styles, how the hell did he kick out of the seek and destroy by Renegade?
I don't believe it. Renegade doesn't believe it. We have to see it again.
Oh my God.
Look at swinging him, using his own momentum to dive him face first into the ground from 5 feet in the air.
Look at that. It's an angle. Perfect position. Joey Styles, unfortunately, wasn't.
I mean, look, if you've ever tripped or you've ever fallen and you've ever landed on your head, you understand how cloudy things can get. It can't be easy for either one of these men to gain a footing or to put together enough moves to gain a substantial advantage in this match.
Oh, Joey Styles with the flying forearm to Renegade. Oh, the nip up in Joey Styles.
I think he's feeling it.
Building on momentum.
He's feeling it. And he's getting it from the fans.
He's going to look to put him away.
Keep going for you, though.
It doesn't matter, he has him right where he wants him. Renegade back down. Joey Styles.
His right hands.
Setting him up. Joey Styles with a scoop slam to Renegade.
No.
Joey Styles doing whatever he's going to take to put down the Black Knight.
What's he go? Oh, an elbow to the Black Heart.
The Black Heart of the Black Knight. Joey Styles into the corner. Joey Styles could be going for it. Setting up the chin check. He's setting up the chin check.
Renegade, get out of the way.
It's all in the way.
What?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. JC, you know who that is?
That's Natalie.
Oh my God.
That's Renegade's wife.
What the hell is she doing in the ring?
She must have been in the crowd. What? That's Powder. Powder in the ring. My God, Renegade.
Renegade.
Taking advantage.
Oh no.
What is Natalie? What is Natalie doing here?
What the hell was that?
The pin. He's going. No. He's not going for the pinfall.
No, he's not. He wants to add more.
Natalie instructing him. Natalie instructing him to go to the top.
What the hell? Why did she get involved? She had no business in there. Renegade's wife.
That swanton bomb, that move that has won him championship after championship, and it's over.
Wait, I don't think it's over. Renegade calling for something. He's calling for something.
I mean,
wait.
the swanton bomb, the bottom of his
Natalie
eyes.
just threw a pair of handcuffs. She just threw a pair of handcuffs into the ring.
You talk about, my God, that's a new definition of partner in crime.
The Renegade has one of Joey's wrists cuffed already.
Yep. And now he's a one-armed man in an ass-whooping contest.
Oh no! Oh my God!
My God! What a maneuver! Vintage Renegade!
A sit-down powerbomb
with a twist!
Diamond back! And wait, Renegade! He's cuffing the other wrist, JC.
Go.
He's cuffed. Oh my God!
You know what? I got an interesting question for you. How do you kick out? How do you kick out?
You don't.
With both your hands behind your back. How do you kick out?
Going to the top. Joey Stylez is hands
sitting duck.
up.
He's a sitting duck.
Oh my God, no!
He's a sitting duck.
Don't do it.
What the hell is he supposed to do?
No! Wow! Joey Stylez with a 10
What?
He's handcuffed.
That was unbelievable.
2. Oh my God! Joey Stylez has done it. Joey Stylez has done it. What the hell? How did he do it?
What was that?
Joey Stylez just beat Renegade with his hands tied behind his back. Literally. Wait, with Natalie getting involved earlier.
I'm speechless.
Why the hell was she in the ring? Renegade taking advantage. Hitting Joey Stylez with a trick jack. Look at the upper right hand screen. Part of the screen there, Natalie just slid the handcuffs in for Renegade.
And he did it. The shirt been over at that point.
With a sit-down powerbomb, viciously executed by Renegade.
You know what the worst part about it is? I'm actually doing the math here. These last 3 matches, with Jason Cage losing his footing, Henry Cobb not being able to make it, and now the Renegade's being taken out by Joey Stylez. Things are not going well for the Mafia champion. Another victory for the BWE side, for the good guys, I guess. Yeah, you guys like to say.
One of the good stuff. Good.
Am I wrong to think that Renegade had won with the senton bomb, with the power bomb? Those were his moves. He should have been. Thought he had it.
My baby daddy!
We live in the dream.
We going Hollywood.
Just me and my team.
We going Hollywood.
Fresh up on the scene.
We going Hollywood. Yeah, we going Hollywood. You're going Hollywood.
Yeah, we going Hollywood. Why you looking mad, bro?
We going Hollywood.